how to find new investors for your startup. All startup companies have one thing in common. They need money to make their dream into a reality. Even if you're a founder fortunate enough to have access to or your own capital to invest in your business, it's very likely that in order for you to achieve the growth that you're going to want to see, you'll need to bring in some external investors. These are investors who see something that they like about your company and provide funding for development or expansion in exchange for a portion of your stock. But how exactly do you go about sourcing that investment? Hi, I'm Amanda Rabideau, founder and CEO of Arch Collective. Today I'm going to talk to you about how you can find new investors for your startup. Use your existing contacts. You know someone who knows someone who knows someone who can invest in your tech startup company. If you disagree with this statement, I challenge you to start talking with your contacts to see who you know in financial circles that could potentially be an investor in your startup company. Now, sure, you may not have a direct line to the head of a major venture capital firm, but that's okay. Networking is a critical part not only of fundraising, but also of running a startup company. So start working on this skill regardless of where you are. Start putting your feelers out and trying to figure out who you would want actually involved in holding shares in your company. Start with the who you know, and then move on to the what you know through careful research. If you've watched any of my content before, you know the importance of understanding your audience. So number 2 is use your ideal customer profile. ICPs are not just for customers and clients. Your ICP paints a picture of who would find value in your product or your service. And this same approach applies to your investors or stakeholders. Be efficient with your time and resources and start building out that profile of the type of investor or the type of stakeholder you want involved in your business. And then you can work them in a similar way you would work your targeted sales leads. The major difference is that in addition to understanding how a potential investor will be able to provide expertise and value and investment into your product or solution, it also will help you understand what kind of investors you want and how that investor will align with your values, your ethics, and their track record of repeat investments. May not seem like a big deal now, but you're gonna wanna make sure that you focus on investors who are going to be there for the long haul and will continue to invest with your business in subsequent rounds of funding. This allows you to focus on investors who are more likely to invest in your company for subsequent rounds of funding. Be present and be online. Creating a stir is really tough, especially in a crowded tech market. Founder Jar reports that as of December 2022, there are close to 71,000 startup companies here in the United States, more than any other country in the world. A fifth of all of those startups are in fintech, showing how densely packed tech niches are becoming. It's clear that new companies are gonna need to make some waves in order to stand out from the crowd and attract new investors. One way to do this is to be everywhere where you can make an impression. Think of it as tech conventions, podcasts, fundraising events, you name it, be there. The point of going to these events is so you can start to meet people and start raising awareness of your business, to start talking about the value of what you're doing, to start building relationships within the financial community and the venture capital community. Because a lot of this industry is just that. It's an industry built on relationships. The proverbial, it's not what you know, it's who you know. Now, we're not saying that you need to attend every single Zoom event. You would literally have time for nothing else. Be choosy. Pick the ones where you think you're actually going to connect with people who can help you and help your business, or where you can connect with people that can help further or potentially introduce you to people that can help your business. Positioning yourself as an expert and a thought leader is an ideal way to attract investors' attention. Build your brand. We can't overstate the importance of establishing a clear brand at the earliest stage possible. When your brand is associated with the solutions in the industry in which you're playing, that's a surefire way to help you attract the attention of potential investors. Make sure that your brand aligns with your company values and vision. Use what you have documented and the reason that you started the company to establish and drive exactly what brand you're trying to build. And the final word, branding for startups can be challenging when they want to invest every little penny into R&D or building out a better product or solution. Investing in your brand up front has proven return on investment. Schedule a 15-minute introductory call with our team and we can talk you through how our branding process can help you build a brand that will get you recognized by the investors you want investing in your business. If you like this type of content, be sure to subscribe to our channel. I'll see you next time.